I'm Brandy.
And I'm Doran. Welcome to Plant-Based Alaska. Today is Saturday, December the 19th, 2020.
And what we have for groceries, of course, we have Christmas coming up. So we have jackfruit chowder. Really excited to make that. Jackfruit, young jackfruit, just has like a meat texture and it takes on the flavor of whatever you put in there. We're also going to have pineapple cranberry oat bake, and that's a plant strong recipe. Never made that before. Really excited about that. And then for Christmas, because Thanksgiving was so amazing, it was our very first whole food plant-based Thanksgiving. We didn't have any animals. Nothing died for us to celebrate. We're going to do sweet potato lasagna. Oh, Dot holiday cookies. Those are made with oat flour and almond flour.
Really good.
They're so good, even without the jam in the middle. And then bread pudding. So we usually always do cinnamon rolls Christmas morning. And the last couple of years we've been doing the organic ones from the co-op. So a little bit better, but still junky. So this year we're just going to skip that and do the bread pudding. We made that recipe before, but we're going to do it again. It's really good. So I guess we'll start with my side. I really love pumpkin smoothies. So I got a bunch more cans of pumpkin and then pistachios. If you're going to take melatonin, may I recommend that you just take it for a year or less, short periods of time to get your sleep on schedule. And then for myself, it messed with my thyroid, so I don't take melatonin anymore. I might take it if we fly somewhere or something like that. Mm-hmm. But a couple pistachios is the same thing as melatonin, so we do have some of them.
3 a night.
That's all. We are going to try these compostable bags, or compostable, as my husband says, for the bathroom. We used to use the smelly ones, but we're going to try these ones.
Trying not to leave a carbon footprint. Trying to do
anything to help
the environment.
I did get tons of kale because, man, those kale sandwiches last week were just, I was eating them every day, wasn't I?
They were very delicious.
I just couldn't get enough, but I really do like the kale with the balsamic vinegar, and so I'm going to be on that kick. I got a bunch of lemons this time for the lemon and garlic extract, and then also I'm going to take that with, dun-da-da, it's a Buddha's hand. It's a citron, smell that.
Oh, smells so good.
So good. So I usually just take it, peel a little bit, and put it in my water. But this time I'm going to take some lemon, some of this, some ginger. I'm going to boil it down and make almost like a spread for, I guess you could put it on toast, but I'll put it in my oatmeal. Oh, so good. And then for New Year's, we're going to have this ginger ale. So there's no high fructose corn syrup in it. It's sweetened with agave, and so we've seen this. It's a non-GMO product, and we thought, let's just have this for New Year's. This will be our little New Year's beer, wine, champagne.
Spitzer or whatever.
There you go. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Now that honey nut squash was unbelievable.
Delicious.
So good. Of course, now we can't find it because that's how it goes. So we got this kabocha squash, which this one was a sweet one. Never had it. So you got to try it, right?
Yeah.
You want to get at least, how many was it? 25 different, maybe it's more, maybe it's 35 different varieties of plants.
We are really, truly trying to sophisticate our palate, folks. We really are.
And we're already pretty sophisticated.
Yes.
But we're going to take it up a notch. Oh, where's my little cheat sheet? Let me grab it right here for these pears. So we got the Stark Crimson, not even sure which one. I don't believe that I've had a Stark Crimson.
This is the Stark Crimson, and this is the
Red Danjou.
Danjou pear. That's correct.
Can't wait to try them. Just, you can get so many different fruits at Co-op. It's amazing. And then for the apples, we have a wine sap, which I've never had, a braeburn, never had, and an autumn gray. So I'll let you know which ones of those are amazing. We do have our little snacks here.
Still football season, folks, so I'm going to have my salted peanuts or whatever. You know, I got to have something when my Seahawks is doing victorious things.
Are peanuts just for football season?
For me.
Oh,
you know.
I didn't know.
I like for baseball too, but I just love them, you know, during the game, you know. And then if Russell Wilson or anybody does something that I enjoy, I just crack a few and just be happy about it. It's beautiful. So beautiful.
Wonderful. I didn't know the peanuts went with football. This is going to go on our sweet potato lasagna. And we seen Rip Esselstyn using this brand. And it's just tomatoes. That's all. There's no salt. There's no nothing. And I was going to order some online. I thought, no, we'll just use the pasta sauce we have. And then, bam, the Co-op had it. And, of course, a little more oat milk. We got a bunch of sweet potatoes for the sweet potato lasagna. Can't wait to try this. We are going to show a video probably on Christmas Day, I think is when we're going to do the cooking Christmas Eve, whenever we do it, of what all we've made for our little holiday feast. Oh, for our bread pudding. So there were no golden raisins. So thankfully, my husband, even though I tried to pawn these off on him, he didn't eat them. These are the ones that have oil. But we're going to have to use them. So what do you have on your side, husband?
Well, I just got my typical, I do have a bagel. I like to have a bagel for breakfast. This is made by Silver Hills. It's a sprouted power bagel made out of sprouted grains and stuff. So it's a little more healthier for you than the normal.
That's true.
And I do have my flowers. I guess I'm getting kind of turned into a flower guy, or kind of like a hippie-ish kind of guy in my older age. But I just think flowers are so beautiful.
This is a really beautiful arrangement.
So just sometimes just bend over and smell a flower or a rose. It just makes your day,
You have to bend over, or can you just stop and smell the flowers?
Okay, you can stop and smell it. But, a lot of times if I'm in the store, I have to bend over and smell them because they'll have them down low, and I'll bend over and smell them. And they just smell so fresh and so.
And I always send my husband to get the flowers wrapped because the ladies, I think, are a little sweet on them. So she wraps them so nice. She gives them extra little flower food packets.
Well, that's how it is when they see a flower. They always want to cultivate a flower.
They see all the beauty, and they just give you tons of extra flower food.
What can I say? What can I say?
Yes. What about your, another squash, because we need the butternut squash for the jackfruit chowder. I believe it was for the jackfruit chowder. Yes.
We also got mushrooms. I tell you folks, mushrooms are they're just packed with just so much potency, and they're good for you. Sometimes if you think you can't eat mushrooms, just try them on a sandwich. Just a plain mushroom, cook them up and just have them like it's substituted for meat. And just have them with a little balsamic vinegar and garlic and a little tamari and put them in a skillet and let them cook. They're so delicious. And then just put them on a slice of toast or bread or whatever, and then you have a little mushroom sandwich.
Why are mushrooms so delicious?
They're packed with B vitamins, niacin, and riboflavin, and that's they're just good for you. Helps you breaks down the fatty metabolisms and that develop in your body. It's just so healthy. It's good for you.
And the way I like them, which I really should ask my husband because he makes it the majority of the time. So you just take the whole mushrooms, you put them in a pan, they'll soak out their little water, and then you do balsamic vinegar. Is it thyme?
You
rosemary?
Put a little thyme, rosemary.
What do you usually put in there?
You can put thyme or rosemary. I didn't give you all the things, the ingredients, but I did say earlier, balsamic vinegar,
so good,
garlic.
So good. We'll have to do that recipe one time. Speaking of that, we did get a little more time to refill our thing, and then we got this Turkish bay leaves. So we've only had bay leaves. So we're going to try the Turkish bay leaves this time.
Yeah. So folks, today's total is $234.66. We'd also like to wish our Uncle Tom.
I literally have an Uncle Tom.
I'm not talking about Harriet Beecher Stowe or anything like that. Uncle Tom, we'd like to wish you a happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday.
And remember,
nothing tastes as good as being healthy feels.
Hey, everybody, have a good day. Stay safe and stay COVID free. Peace.